I'm coming in loud and clear. Might hear me on the radio.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check it out, man. The fine folks over at Raddy have sent me this shortwave radio, the RF919, and it has all the features and functions y'all have been asking for on radios. It does have single sideband or SSB mode. It is a general coverage receiver, and we are going to play with it today. I appreciate them sending this my way. These radios, they've sent me a couple of kind of cool looking radios over the last year or so. Wow, this one is significantly larger than the rest. I will give them that. And of course it has to have all those extra features and functions built into them. So what does it come with? It comes with a USB-C cable, a tiny screwdriver, a tiny little brush to clean it, and I like this. It comes with a strap because this is kind of a mobile radio after all. So you can strap it on here and here and have it like to go, which is really cool. All right, this is something else. This is a lot more than I thought it would be. We have a nice stand. That's cool. That is really cool. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. I think that's really neat. Very awesome. On the back, yeah, this is really nice. On the back here, other than we have this like grab handle here, external antenna, speaker, and a switch here to go between midwave, shortwave 1 and shortwave 2. On the side, wow, a lot on the side. All these are kind of closed off too for waterproofing. Aux, earphone, SD card, and our power. Very nice. On the top, we have a built-in antenna. Looks like we also have a spot for an external antenna, a screw-in type antenna, and external loop antenna as well, so more than one antenna. And then we have off, on, and antenna, so we can change between which style of antenna we want. I'll bring this a lot closer and you'll be able to see all this up close. This side here, nothing. And of course the front, and this is where the business is, a big speaker up front, a large screen, a smaller screen, and a whole lot of buttons. So what I'm gonna do is take this beautiful radio right here over to the bench and we will play with it. Now, if it's like the others, the reason it comes with a screwdriver before I take it over there and find out that I can't get it to turn on, usually they ship with the batteries, got a little piece of plastic in there so they don't accidentally turn on in shipping and wear the battery down, so it should have a full charge. So I'm going to unscrew the battery case, take a quick look, and for those of you who are curious, regular 18635s or 650s, 18650s, right? Let me see. Yeah, 18650. So standard battery that you won't need to, you know, if this thing were to go dead or you need to replace the batteries, you're not looking at an issue. Can't tell you how many flashlights I have laying around here that use those batteries as well, so interchangeable. And we're up. Nice display. I hope this shows up well in the filming here, but I'm going to go through a lot of this with you. Again, I'm not going, let me tilt that down just a smidge. There we go. Not going to go through everything with you, but I do want to go through. So we have select here, and I'm going to roll up. Hopefully we can find something on FM. We also have scan.
That addresses concerns about disclosing the battery, and it also means that
nice,
in the future,
so a really cool clock here,
make batteries, which
is not currently set properly, but
and that seems like a very clear answer to the question about carbon emissions.
Nice setup here with the
other concerns about mining,
meter
like
here with audio, and of course you can signal noise ratio. We got a couple other things we can change around on this, but
environmental, child labor, horrific mining conditions in the Congo.
On this side, volume control. Kilohertz slide, so and this is 0.5, you know, we're doing 0.5 on that. Probably could change that around to 10s.
There's oil spills, there's corrupt regimes supported by
I'm not sure what WFM, but it's FM mode is what we're in right now, so cool, there we go. All right, well, I am not going to dwell on FM because of the copyright issues there, but we'll move along into the AM bands here.
Okay, to change that around when we're in AM here, so if we don't want to have it switching like that, we're going to go to subband, and now we go through to US stuff. Cool. I'm going to see if it can pick up any AM stations. We'll do the same thing here. And it's going to go through, and I don't know if it'll pick anything up. AM reception here, especially this time of day, is just not great. Not great at all, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so it's saying nothing picked up. That's okay. So what we're going to do here is I will manually roll up. There are 2 stations that sometimes come in. Okay, there is something. Real weak, but it's there. We'll go to 1290. Nothing there at 1290. The other one is 1450. Nothing at 1450. But we did get a signal. Not bad, not bad. We got a AM signal. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's get into the shortwave bands here. Oh, I guess we could do long wave. Now, no long wave signals have ever been received at Farpoint Farms, but for the sake of this, we will go through a scan here. Nope. Okay, and we'll change it around as well. I actually am hearing some, I'll turn that up, maybe you guys can hear it. There is some Morse code being broadcast on 153. But pretty weak. Okay, so we'll go into the shortwave band here. And we're going to start at the very bottom of the band. It does go from 2.3 all the way up to 30, so it is a general coverage receiver. This unit also does have upper and lower sidebands, so you can get not only the regular terrestrial shortwave bands, but we also get ham bands, and we also get the ability to listen to people talk about their doctor's appointments on sidebands. So that's kind of cool. And we'll go through all that as well. But let's go ahead and hit scan on this and see what we can pick up. Oh, look at that. It picked up something. So we'll let it roll through. I'm kind of curious. I won't show the whole scan, but I'm kind of curious what it pulls up. So we'll let that go right now. All right, so it went through a scan. Kind of curious. There we go. 6115 is coming in this time of day. You can see the signal to noise ratio.
Father God, hear my prayer and stir the hearts of your people.
Really faint signal at 7265. Nice strong signal at 7335. 7490 WBCQ up there, coming in a little faint, although this time of day not quite the best reception on that channel. $93.50. That's a nice strong one there. 95.65. Wow, sounds like it's in the living room. 9980, real strong. $11,785. Some of these signals are strong, but they're digital. 17,715. There we go. 17,8550. Got a timestamp. That's coming in pretty good. Some digital stuff coming in. And then we're back down. Cool. Alright, well, we played with that. Now, I want to show you sub-bands wise. You can see as we roll through. I wanted to show you all
Okay, yeah, roger that, Clint. Yeah, I've been a ham for probably 15 years. Yeah, you sound great. Sounds like you're a little bit off frequency to the high side, just a pinch, but you're coming through loud.
So there you go with the lower sideband connection at 7218.
Up there in Roxborough, so big signal from you. And you sound fantastic. The audio and all sounds great. We're running FTDX 10 down here. I wonder what radio you're running. Go ahead.
Cool. So I guess I'm just going to leave it off for right now, but I want to go through some of that. So we have our band select, AM, FM, weather band, lower sideband, upper sideband, mid wave or medium wave, and long wave and air band. I mean, this thing literally does it all. We have bandwidth select, so you can go from 0 all the way to 1 to 6. Volume, step control you can change, and squelch. This little symbol over here for antenna, press and hold, we can go from internal antenna, DX antenna gives you a little bit of gain, and then internal, which is what we've been playing with so far today. You might be able to see it, might not be. I do have this hooked to an alligator clip, and I've got it hooked to a long wire antenna outside, so that gives it a little bit extra juice. We do have also VHF, so we'll go through with that, and we can scan through that. Now, it acts as a scanner. When in this mode, we can go through some of this stuff, so we're picking up those frequencies. And it does have UHF as well, which is nice. And it does have weather band frequencies in there, so I'll poke through and show you those real quick before we wrap this up. But I just wanted to show you all that. And of course, it does have Bluetooth and playback as well as record onto a SD card. Let's try the UHF band here. We'll roll through that for a few seconds as well. And we're not picking up a whole lot there either. That's okay. Then we have air band as well. Never been getting anything on air band. I don't think I'm just like the long wave. I just don't get anything on the air bands here at the house. I guess people are still using it, but like I said, I've never heard it, not once, which is kind of unusual up here because I do get great reception most days. I had a really bad signal issue where I was getting interference, but that seems to be gone now, so thankfully we can put that behind us. And then we get into CB, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't think anything's going on CB. We've had a heck of a lot of solar storms lately. It's kind of spooky when you think about what the big one, the Carrington type event solar storm could do to us. But when it's just little stuff, it makes for great radio. When it's big stuff, it makes for terrible radio. And right now we're in the big stuff, so it's kind of making for terrible radio. So yeah, nothing really going on there. And we have weather bands. So pretty awesome. I guess that's pretty much going to wrap it up. It's a really cool radio. It does have every feature as far as every band. It is a general coverage receiver. Comes in a pretty cool package like this. I mean, it definitely is groovy. And there's a lot of stuff I haven't got into. I'm pretty certain you can change the background color there. Clearly I have it set up so the display turns off pretty quickly, but my battery is almost dead on this thing, as you can see. We have display stuff here that we can change around and change it to our clock. We have an alarm and a time set that I didn't get into. We can get into this and set, if we press and hold that long enough, we can get into a different menu mode here and do some other stuff. Now there also is, and this is something that I really don't play with because I don't do the phone stuff much, but there's an app for this, so you can control this whole radio wirelessly through Bluetooth, I assume, through an app. And some people have said on their smaller radios that had that feature that they really enjoyed that it was more intuitive to use the app than it is this. I'm not a big fan of cell phones. I don't carry them often, and so I just clearly can't comment on that. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it for tonight. It is the Raddy RF919. Of course, I'll leave a link to where you can get one, and I'll see you next time. Take care.